Cardi B's sophomore album, AMI the Drama, has already made a mark as a platinum certified Guinness World Record breaking project. However, its early sales forecasts didn't reflect that success at first. Over the weekend, Hits Daily Double reported that the highly anticipated follow up to 2018's Invasion of Privacy was projected to move just 125,000 to 150,000 units in its first week, a surprisingly modest figure for an artist of Cardi's stature. Given the 7 year gap between albums, some speculated that the long wait might have dampened momentum. Still, for many, the initial numbers were an unexpected development. Now, just days later, projections have shifted in a much more favorable direction. According to updated reports, AMI the Drama is now expected to clear 200,000 plus units, with further growth possible as the rollout continues. A full breakdown of sales sources has yet to be provided, but the trend indicates strong performance. For comparison, Cardi's debut Invasion of Privacy opened at number one on the Billboard 200 with 255,000 units, including 103,000 pure sales. With this trajectory, her second album appears to be following a similarly successful path. Cardi leaned into the narrative surrounding her 7 year hiatus, promoting the 23-track album with creative grassroots tactics. She was even spotted roaming the streets and subways of New York City, personally selling copies to strangers, an effort that underscored her self-made hustle. The fan response has been overwhelming, and Cardi took to social media to share her gratitude. What I'm most grateful about is how good people are receiving my music. I have seen so many beautiful compliments, and that means so much to me coming from you guys. Because I put a lot of work into this album and I had a lot of feelings doing this album. She added, for you guys to be saying all these beautiful things, it's getting to the point that I don't even know which song I should do a music video to next because you guys have been receiving it so well. And that shit means so much to me. Thank you so much. That shit really feels so good. With early projections back on track and fans rallying behind her, AMI the Drama proves Cardi B hasn't lost her touch. If anything, her star power may be stronger than ever. Megan Thee Stallion has brought DJ Academics into the fold of her ongoing defamation lawsuit against blogger Milagro Grams, though she is not suing him directly. Instead, her legal team is seeking information from the media personality about how he obtained details surrounding the DNA evidence in Tory Lanez's 2022 shooting trial. According to court filings obtained by Billboard, academics tweeted that Tory Lanez's DNA was not found on the firearm allegedly used to shoot Megan. At the same time, Grams published a nearly identical statement. In reality, the DNA results were inconclusive, and at that point were still sealed under a court order. Megan's attorneys argue that this points to a leak from Lanez's side of the case. Circulating these erroneous posts was not merely premature publication. Both Cooper and Allen disseminated false characterizations of evidence months before the trial even began. Megan's lawyers wrote in their September 16th filing, referencing Milagro Grams, real name Michelle Cooper, and DJ Academics Livingston Allen. Ms. Pete seeks discovery to prove that Peterson or his surrogates leaked that information, and perhaps even suggested the language of the tweet to Cooper and Allen. They further stressed that forcing Academics to reveal his source is critical to exposing alleged coordination between Grams and Tory Lanez's camp. Identifying this source is essential to proving the coordination between Cooper and Peterson and exposing Cooper's intent for perpetuating false and demeaning claims against Ms. Pete, the filing states. Megan Thee Stallion first filed her defamation lawsuit against Milagro Grams in 2024, accusing the blogger of knowingly spreading falsehoods about her and the shooting incident. Grams has denied the claims. At the time of filing, Megan released a statement emphasizing her desire to hold online commentators accountable. It's time to hold bloggers accountable for years of harassment, cyberbullying, and the publication of misinformation about my personal and professional life. I've endured countless attacks on my character based on false narratives from social media bloggers misrepresenting themselves as journalists. It's unacceptable behavior, and these individuals need to understand there will be repercussions for recklessly posting lies and defamatory falsehoods. Megan's case against Grams is ongoing, and whether DJ Academics will be compelled to disclose his source remains to be seen. Tory Lanez is seeking to distance himself from Megan Thee Stallion's ongoing defamation lawsuit against blogger Milagro Grams. Although the Canadian rapper continues to fight his conviction in the shooting case, he reportedly wants no involvement in the related civil proceedings. According to XXL, Lanez's legal team has filed a motion requesting a protective order to restrict his participation in the lawsuit. Megan filed the case in a California civil court, accusing Grams of spreading false information about the 2020 shooting incident. Daystar Peterson, Mr. Peterson, by counsel, respectfully moves for a protective order under Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 26C. The filing reportedly reads, Mr. Peterson, an incarcerated non-party in Pete v. Cooper, faces undue burden, prejudice to his ongoing criminal appeal, and constitutional risks if compelled to provide further deposition testimony. The motion further argues that relief is necessary to ensure compliance with the federal rules, to protect non-parties, and to safeguard Mr. Peterson's rights. Lanez's attorneys requested that the court either bar any additional deposition entirely, or, at minimum, limit discovery to protect his constitutional rights. Additionally, Lanez's legal team pointed to alleged discrepancies in how DJ Academics and Caesar McDowell were treated during their depositions, arguing that their client should receive equal consideration. The court has yet to rule on the motion. Meanwhile, Megan Thee Stallion's lawsuit also includes DJ Academics, who has been ordered to sit for a deposition and reveal his source for leaking alleged DNA information during the shooting trial. Adin Ross reportedly tried to avoid a deposition as well, though these attempts have so far been unsuccessful. Lanez himself was ordered back in August to appear for another deposition after reportedly refusing to cooperate and disrespecting Megan's legal team during the first session. Despite his current incarceration, Lanez continues to appeal his conviction, maintaining his innocence. The court's decision on this protective order will determine whether he must continue participating in the ongoing civil proceedings. Sean Diddy Combs appeared in court today, supported by his mother, Janice Combs, and 6 of his children, as his October 3rd sentencing date draws near. The music mogul's legal team continues to fight for his freedom, seeking to have his conviction overturned. They are requesting either an acquittal or a new trial, both of which prosecutors are strongly opposing. Diddy was found guilty in July on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Each count carries a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison, meaning he faces up to 20 years behind bars if the sentences are served consecutively. During today's hearing, Diddy's attorneys argued that his actions did not constitute prostitution, but rather voyeurism. They claimed he paid individuals to engage in sexual activity in front of him, not with him, emphasizing that no direct sexual exchange took place. Prosecutors countered this argument, asserting that Diddy still derives sexual gratification from the encounters, which fits the legal definition of the charges. As of now, the judge has not ruled on the motion for acquittal. Following the hearing, Diddy acknowledged his supporters, blowing a kiss to his mother and calling her beautiful. He also expressed hope about his future, saying, "Every day, every hour, I get closer to coming home," while waving goodbye to his loved ones. The uplifting message comes as several members of Diddy's inner circle submit heartfelt character letters to the judge. Those who have written on his behalf include family members, his ex-girlfriend Young Miami, and even some fellow inmates. Inmates from the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn praised a free game business course Diddy taught while in custody, describing it as life-changing. One inmate noted that the course provided valuable knowledge to help him not have to think about doing something illegal after release. Despite the serious nature of the charges, Diddy's family has continued to stand firmly by his side, often attending hearings and expressing confidence in his eventual return home. Their presence in court today served as a powerful reminder of his strong family bond. As the sentencing date approaches, all eyes remain on the courtroom. Whether the judge grants the defense's request for acquittal or moves forward with sentencing will determine the next chapter in Diddy's legal battle. Cardi B stirred up plenty of conversation with her new diss track, Pretty and Petty, aimed at fellow rapper B.I.A. The fiery song, featured on Cardi's latest album, Am I the Drama?, also caught fans' attention for referencing Coi Leray, sparking speculation that Coi was unhappy about being mentioned. However, the Players rapper quickly shut down those rumors. According to Complex, a social media account called @ParaditLoaded claimed that Coi had spoken out about Cardi's lyric, allegedly quoting her as saying, "I just hate my name being mentioned. I'm way bigger than BIA, so I didn't quite understand that comparison. She should have compared her with someone else." The lyric in question, "They only book you when they can't afford Coi," had fans believing tension was brewing. But Coi wasted no time clearing the air. She took to the comment section of the post to set the record straight, writing, "I never said anything about anything. They literally made this shit up. Get a life." Cardi whole album fire. To further dispel the rumors, Coi also shared an Instagram story showing a text exchange with Cardi B. In the message, Cardi reassured her, writing, "Blah, don't worry about it, they don't know us." The move highlighted that there's no bad blood between the two artists. For context, Cardi's ongoing feud with BIA has been simmering for over a year, fueled by allegations involving Offset and debates over creative influence. With Pretty and Petty, the Bronx rapper made her stance clear, and now fans are waiting to see whether BIA will issue a response or stay focused on her own upcoming album. Despite previously showing support for BIA, Coi Leray seems determined to remain neutral. This situation appears less about rivalry and more about misunderstanding, a byproduct of social media speculation rather than real-life drama. Hopefully, the artists involved can continue focusing on their music rather than unnecessary tension. Still, with the rap world watching closely, fans suspect this won't be the last development in Cardi B and BIA's ongoing feud.